Hey guys, good morning for my brothers and sisters in Yeshua. For my brothers and sisters in Yeshua, shalom and blessings to you. For the other guys out there in the wider community, I say to you, always keep your mind positive. Think of the glass half full and remember, success is in the journey. Success is in the journey. And this morning, I just want to bring to you this thing. I've been emphasizing this thing here a couple of days now, and I think I should continue to emphasize this thing because I want you to understand exactly what is going on. Do you remember back in 2020, the PPP invited the Neo-colonizers, aka the white man, to come down and look into the affairs of the election? And do you remember that when Granger had a little issue there and so forth with the recount and everything and so forth, that the American them, the US, the neo-colonizers them, said that they would have passed sanction on this country if Granger don't come out of power? So we could have seen from then, from right there and then, what the PPP or who the PPP is aligned with, who they're complaining to, who is helping them. Okay, you could remember that when Ali was in the opposition, he had an interview with critics, and critics, in the interview with critics, he said he would have renegotiated the oil contract, but when he get into presidency, he stood in front of the same neo-colonizers them, and he said, "Oh, if you want to renegotiate the oil contract, look and see what's going on with Venezuela." You remember that? Alright, good. Do you remember the same Jack Dio that is in power now said that he would have renegotiated the oil contracts and provided ring fencing? He bombarded up New AFC and said, "Oh, hey, no ring fencing, no ring fencing," and the people them should be sad. Every time Exxon discover and draws up oil out there, they should be sad. Ali said that. Ali said that. You remember that? Remember that? Please remember these things. And now he's in power. He signed off. Same Jack Dio signed off three agreements. Three agreements with no ring fencing. Same Jack Dio went and fight the Guyanese people on behalf of Exxon. You remember the other day when the magistrate said to Exxon should, the judge, sorry judge, the judge said to Ali should provide, Exxon should provide ring fencing, and then Jack Dio went and fight what the judge said. Do you guys remember that? All right, good. So you can see by alignment, by the things that they're doing, who they're pleasing. That's the PPP, right? And you can see that they went and they complained to the West, the neo-colonizers, for up New AFC when they were in power. Good. Now, look at this here now carefully. Do you remember the other day, Norton and a crew of them were over in the West, in the US, to the neo-colonizers to complain for the PPP? Remember this again. Norton and crew, it was across the nation, across the world. All Guyanese in diaspora saw it. That Norton and crew went to the same neo-colonizers to complain for the PPP, and the PPP works for the neo-colonizers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all of us here have parents. Even if we get one, we get not have. We might had, because all of us born through a woman, and a father had to pluck shop for us to come on this earth. So for those of us who had two parents with us when we were growing up, or those of us who had one parent with us when we were growing up, you and your sibling will go and complain to who? When anything is going on wrong? To your parent or parents. Why? Because your parent or parents were in charge. Listen to me carefully. When something go wrong, when a sibling, which is a brother or sister, and you get a problem, who do you complain to? You complain to your parent or your parents, because your parents is in charge. So both PNCR went to the neo-colonizers and they complained for the PPP, who we know is also pleasers of the neo-colonizers. Are you hearing me, people? Are you hearing me? We know that both of them now, based on their actions, went to the neo-colonizers to complain on each other. Now, ladies and gentlemen, think about it carefully. When you went to your parent or parents to complain, when you went to your parent or parents to complain, isn't it what they say to do you had to do? Isn't it what they say to do you had to do because they were in charge? Ladies and gentlemen, think about it carefully. Didn't your parents would have warned you as a child coming up, say, hey, I don't want you to land with a person, and you had to do it because they're in charge? Didn't your parents were the same people who said, you know what, you are going to be in this house here for 9 o'clock, and you had to do it because they were in charge? Isn't your same parents who tell you, hey, sit there and eat this food, and you had to do it because they were in charge? Well, I'm talking about those of us who grew up with knowing that when we see we disobey, we get the licks. Now, this new disciplinary action we're going on here now, I'm talking about when the rod was out there doing what it's supposed to do. Spare not the child and spoil the rod. Didn't your parents, when you were coming up, when you were small, and they say, hey, I don't want you to go out in the sun right now because the sun is too hot, you're going to get a cold, stay in the yard. Didn't you answer this question, please? I am not reading the comments right now, but just you could please type the question, the answer to the question there. Didn't you have to obey? Yes, you had to obey. You had to do what your parents said to do because they were in charge. Now, we have established, based on these things, these conditions, PPP went and complained to the neo-colonizers, aka the white man. The PNCR went and complained to the neo-colonizers, aka the white man. So, by deduction, they will have to do what the neo-colonizers say to do. That is why Jagdeo and Ali can provide a ring fencing up to now. That is why Jagdeo went and fight the judge's order in court that the judge made to have Exxon cease operation until they provide full insurance coverage in case of an oil spill, because they have to please who? The neo-colonizers, the people, the aka the white man, the people them who are in charge. Ladies and gentlemen, please share this life, please share this life, please share this life. Now, why am I emphasizing this here? Why am I emphasizing this here? Because you can see right in Ghana, please do the research. The neo-colonizers are in charge. And look at the condition of the country. Ghana is rich in oil. Ghana is rich in other natural resources. You can see right in Haiti. Haiti has a precious mineral. One of the mineral is so precious that I think this mineral is the most expensive in the world. And I'm not talking about expense like barely over diamond price or barely over uranium price. I'm talking about very, very expensive. It is the same mineral. It's almost the same mineral. It's something like the mineral that came into the movie Black Panther. They said this mineral came as a meteorite and landed in Haiti. So the white man, the neo-colonizers, aka the white man, is after that. So if you see what's going on in Haiti, both the people in Haiti are punishing, they're struggling, although they have this precious mineral in there. Also, Haiti is sitting on the largest oil reserve and natural gases in the world. Both opposition and government in Haiti are pleasers of the neo-colonizers. So you see what they're doing to the people? Look what is going on in Nigeria. The Nigerian government are the pleasers of the neo-colonizers. And check and see, Nigeria is rich with oil, but yet still, they are struggling and punishing. So let me tell you what will happen to Guyana if we don't get out these two parties out of power. Because essentially, the two parties out there, they are united as one against the people. Remember, if both of them working and complaining to the same individual, so they're working for the same individual, which are the neo-colonizers, or individuals, which are the neo-colonizers. Both of them, both parties work for the neo-colonizers. They present, both parties, present a public face. Ladies and gentlemen, you know this. Don't miss this. Both of them present a public face that they're enemies of each other. But ladies and gentlemen, look at when they have their private gathering. In their private gathering, pictures are taken, videos are taken, Norton shaking Ali hand, and the rest of them ganging up with each other. Harmon and this one here, what you name this one here? Where's the Prime Minister right now? The rubber stamp for PPP. Mark Phillips. Linking up together. Why you feel Van West Charles could have bounced across just now so easy? At the end of the day, Van West Charles got to eat. The pressure is on. The heat is on. But why do you think he could have bounced across so easy? Because they are friends. Some of them don't want to bounce across because they want absolute power for themselves. So they don't want to look like if they're stooges and then they lose the influence of the people that they're trying to amass to give them power. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the power. We are wise enough to see that both parties are working for the neo-colonizers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time we put a stop into this, because if we don't put a stop into this here, this country is going to be worse. Check and see what's going on in Haiti. And the Guyana police, the president is sending troops to the Guyana police force over in Haiti. You see again, who asked for troops to be sent to Haiti? Blinken, the neo-colonizers. Kenya is asking for troops, sending troops to Haiti. The neo-colonizers asked for those troops. And Kenyan President William Mutu, is sending 1,000 police officers into Haiti. They are pleasing the neo-colonizers, and check those countries and how they're struggling, how they're punishing. You check it carefully. Ladies and gentlemen, please share the live, please share the live, please share the live. Let this information get out there. Listen, before I go, let me emphasize this here carefully, and don't miss this here. This is the most important part of this entire message. When I think about Apostle Nigel Eliakim, that many of you know as Nigel London, the only thought comes to my mind is Father of the Nation. And the only other person that I remember carefully that had that label attached to them, Father of the Nation, was Forbes Burnham. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to what Apostle Nigel Eliakim talks about. Listen to what he talks about. Look at what he does. Ladies and gentlemen, that man, bless Yahweh, is the father of this nation. We need a righteous leader so the poor people can inherit. Ladies and gentlemen, we need a righteous leader so the poor people of this nation and the working class can inherit what they have to inherit. We are rich in diamond. We are rich in gold. We are rich in bauxite. We are rich in timber. We are rich in uranium. And then we are rich in oil. But 51% of the people in this country are living under poverty. 26% of the 100% is living in extreme poverty. Are you listening to me, guys? Additionally, from the 51%, there are 40% of the people. The only reason they survive is because they have to thief and they are getting remittance. Ladies and gentlemen, please share this live, share this live, share this live. We need to ensure that all Guyanese in Guyana and in diaspora get this message. They need to understand exactly what is going on. And I believe that this message here is clear enough for every Guyanese to understand what I am saying, because I have produced the evidence. Now listen to me carefully. All 65 of them in Parliament are guilty of pleasing the neo-colonizers, aka the white man. All 65 of them in Parliament are guilty of pleasing the neo-colonizers, aka the white man. How do I know this? Because none of the 65 of them comes out and condemns the others for consulting with the white man, the neo-colonizers. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me carefully. All 65 of them in Parliament are pleasing the neo-colonizers, aka the white man. How do I know this? Because none of the 65 comes out and condemn the rest of them that went to complain to the neo-colonizers, aka the white man, for the other. Ladies and gentlemen, please, this information is pertinent to liberate our Guyanese people. Share it and share it and reshare it and share it and reshare it and share it and reshare it and continue to share. Share it all platforms. Share it on YouTube, share it on TikTok, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram. Share it, people, because we need our Guyanese people to open up and the eyes and realize that if we continue to put these two parties in power, we are only putting in power the neo-colonizers, aka the white man. Thank you very much for those of you who are here. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. Thank you for your reaction. I didn't get to read the comments because I want to focus to bring the message out to you. Thank you very, very much. Please share this information. Please, I cannot emphasize this here enough. Please share this information. Thank you very much. Do enjoy your day. Do enjoy your day. Bye-bye.